way!
Talamoana. Where to?
The Countess leads the Twilight Order, and we now know she has taken the beast to Orient. By using the weapon, the Karui have been cured of their blood fever, and have pledged to aid our cause. But we need a sizable army for the battle ahead. It is time to rally our allies. We must recruit the Ezomytes, the Meraketh, and the living Val that Doriani speaks of. Then, our siege may stand a chance. Now we need allies. I believe we have earned goodwill throughout Rayclast. It is time to call upon those debts. The Karui are already with us. We should call upon the Ezomytes and the Meraketh.
Really? Where might they be?
Suffice to say, I've always got a contingency plan.
On we go then, to build an alliance against the end.
Win or lose, you're about to weave a glorious tale. Make sure you come back in one piece, so you can tell it to me.
Aye, I will.
Yes, yes. As long as I go out on a pile of gold and success.
Oh, come now. There's more to life than that, Ange.
Well, I've run out of hope in finding a life companion, so gold will have to do.
Yes? It fills my old heart to know she's well again. I hope after all this, we've learned enough to find a better way forward with the Karui.
I believe you can do it. Work with him. Build summit together.
I am ashamed. Somehow, I must live with my actions. The madness I felt, the fervor. We must not let that madness take hold of the world. The Karui will aid you. We shall sail the tides of war. Yes, I will pay my debt of shame until my last breath. My people stand by me. They see my heart is true. But I shall wait to learn what the ancestors make of me.
That's beyond me, but I think you'll be all right.
I hope you are right. But now, I must redeem my name by the strength of Tukohama. Go with honor.
Oh, you made us all proud, yes. You will forever hold a special place in the hearts of the Tukohama tribe.
Yes, you will be long remembered. The outsider who saved us all. We won't forget.
You have my thanks. And my fondness.
Well, of course. We're pretty special, yes?
Unforgettable. Ha!
Yes, it plagues us more and more of late. Starts with a fever. Progresses to boils rising from under the skin. Then, madness, rage.
It is heartbreaking, watching so many loved ones ripped apart.
Why would you do that?
The blood fever must end, no matter what it takes.
Why do you speak of Kitava here? It was our Tukohama that gave him his scars.
Those cultists that massacred Orieth were no Ngakura Makoi. They were undesirables.
They were cast out, or driven away.
The cult of Kitava grew like a tumor when we allowed our culture to weaken. Kitava would have consumed the world. Had I been of age, I would have slain him myself. Let them all rot, forgotten.
Ah, Ngamakanui is all around us. The waters, the way, the Karui. Ngakanu is our home, but Ngamakanui is our heart, yes?
Sounds like you've a touch of the spirit yourself.
We are nomadic, usually. We've tarried too long in this place. Ngamakanui is wherever the Ngakura Makoi currently call home.
We guard and protect the land, and it provides for us in return. We defend it with blood and axe. We cull that which should not be, that which corrupts, then we travel on. We do this so that when we move on, we too will find bounty waiting for us.
Yes, that is a beautiful aspect of the way. Seen like this, the tribes are one. Hidekora spoke to you? What did she say?
Perhaps it's a way for me to fix what's broken.
Ah, the Mother of Death tells us not what we want to know, but what we need to hear. Yes. The meaning of her prophecies will become clear when the time is right.
The Hinekora tribe seems to have endless time to sit around playing with cryptic messages. We do not. We live in the real world, where we must fight or die. In any case, I don't want to know how you came to speak with the Mother of Death.
What have you learned? To Ogham, then. Hopefully they've had time to rebuild. There is something very wrong in these lands. It is not corruption. It is something far older, far darker. I must search my memories. Give me time. The longer one lives, the heavier the weight of time. I must cast myself into the realm within, seeking states of mind, seeking the man I was in a given era. Despair has taken my poetry from me. In my divine youth, I was quite a passionate soul. And in that era, we fought for the light. Time is short. Make haste.
Aye, Renly. Seems our survival will be tested to the end of our days. The Ezomytes are needed for a coming battle.
We can't sleep. We can't move. We can't rebuild. We're being picked off in the dead of night. One by one, our people are being dragged off into the darkness. Only the distant sound of screams gives us a clue as to what has happened.
That's no bloody good.
Our neighbours in Holten, Thane Wulfric and Lady Elswyth, have lost their bloody minds. Bloodletting, torture, pain, misery, and death. That's all that lies in wait for those stolen off to Holten. Look, now I understand you need us, but we can't leave this place undefended in the face of this. Help us once more, and we'll come to your aid. Good. We've still not rebuilt the roads the Count destroyed, so you'll have to take a harrowing route. Of late, we call it the Blackwood, for it's become home to darkness and madness. You'll find a path to reach it through the crops. Una knows more about the Blackwood's curse. I dare not go there. Should you need to, call on her. The Thanedom of Holten is closest to us by land. Their Thanes have long been our Count's right-hand men. We don't even consider ourselves separate. We intermarry all the time and share in the harvest. Stealing people away when we're vulnerable. It's unthinkable. We thought that Thane Wulfric and Lady Elswyth might have been driven mad by corruption. But Holten and the Blackwood, are suffering from a far different malady. Cultists walk their streets, darkness clouds their land, and whispers hound any who travel there. Finn told us how it reminds him of Freythorn. The bloodletting, the rituals. It's horrible to think an entire Thanedom has fallen. Travellers report terrible things happening in Holten. Those who refuse to join the cult are ritually cut. Warnings written in blood on doors and on the stone of the roads. That was the last we heard. I've no doubt it's gotten worse. Creeping darkness has spread even further, it seems. Ogham's the maiden at the end of the bridge, so to speak. Right now, we're working on food and clean water. There were a fair number of survivors hiding in the woods. A stroke of fortune, but that comes with needs. For now, we're just happy to survive each day, and each night. Go well.
Welcome back. It is good to see you.
Got to admit, he's done a good job. He doesn't want to be in charge, and that's exactly why he should be.
I'm surprised to hear you support him so openly.
Oh, I can still bend his ear now and then. It works out.
Is that so?
Yep. Can't have people think I've gone soft. Got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, you've got a reputation, all right. No need to worry about that.
Not everything's beans and cheese. Even under Renly, I pushed to have the clanless, well, what's left of him, fill the ranks, to join the clans. But that's not up to him. He can't change how people are.
These trying times have brought out the best in us, but also the worst.
I'm gonna rebuild Freythorn, I am. Even though I'm not clanless anymore. I need to do it. I'll build that palace in the trees, the one I told you about, with 2 stocked kitchens. Just, well, it won't be for me anymore, it'll be for them. I'm feeling better already.
It is good to see you. We call it the Blackwood now because it is overrun by darkness. It was once a beautiful forest known to us as the Bell Timber, but now we dare not go there. The sun never reaches the forest floor, and cultists have made it their home.
It's the same sort of darkness we saw in Freythorn. The whispering, creeping, lurking shite that killed all my friends.
It's all right. You've got a new family now.
Yeah, I do.
The darkness creeping across our lands is some remnant of corruption. A being that whispers from beyond. It's an opportunist.
Kicking us while we're down. We saw this coming too. Saw them take hold of Freythorn.
What scares me the most? The cultists. They're not insane. They choose to follow the King in the Mists. They're not mad. They're fanatics.
I think the Thane and Lady of Holten made a deal. Reckon they felt vulnerable after all that happened here in Ogham. Many think they were forced into all of this, but I think they were willing.
I fear you may be right. There is a henge at the center of the stones of Serle. We could try to summon the Fey spirits there.
Them old stones, eh? There's a strange power there. An old power. Makes your hair stand on end some days.
It was one of the first sites the Ezomytes built when newcomers taught us runes so very long ago. That's why I hold out hope that we can still be heard. As the song goes, the darker the night, brighter the rune light. If I can reach the Fey spirits, they will help you push through the darkness of the Blackwood. They can show you the way. We keep our history in the form of songs. I don't exactly know how runes were first brought to us. All we know is that newcomers arrived and gave us knowledge in exchange for food and shelter. One song says, "There came a great storm, crashing across the sky." A children's tale speaks of Fey folk who became human, a tribe that appeared out of a ring of runes in the forest.
I guess I never really thought about all the runestones lying all over Farrell before. They just were. Always have been there.
Someone must know. The newcomers never moved on. Their names are part of our clan histories now.
Wait, so they, were our ancestors?
Yes.
Well, that means I might never have been clanless. Maybe I'm from some long-lost clan of heroic types from far away.
Yes, darling. You might very well be a hero's descendant.
I friggin' knew it.
Save us once more.
By the order of the Red Thane, they still resist our new master's message. But hunger does wonders for a man's faith. Raze their fields, kill their cattle, crush their resistance, but keep them alive. We need worship, not corpses. Bring them to Wolvenhold. Oswin will take care of the rest. Tarry not. The Wendigo watches from the shadows. If we dally, it will know.
The Eye of the Dog! This ear's got a pulse to it. That did it. Summit stirs.
With their aid, perhaps you'll be able to pass through the Blackwood. It worked. They will guide you. Hello. This henge was one of the first sites the Ezomytes built when newcomers taught us runes so very long ago. I knew it would still hold power. As the song goes, the darker the night, the brighter the rune light. The Fae spirits heard us. They'll show you the way. This henge was one of... I knew it, the Fae spirit... Save us once more.
before us in eternal autumn. Built in the dark. Wilt to ruin by word and curse of the Everdark. Catch their scream. Rot before us in eternal autumn. Bell timber bark. Wilt to ruin by word and curse of the Everdark. Catch their screams and hold them close, then still their eyes. Deliver them to us by the morn, so the Wendigo may drink them dry. Against the dead of night, the Blackwood coils forth and craves. Now you, worthy Fellspring, Follow the unlight all your days.
not make the journey home like that.
The Eye of the Storm!
Reckon I know how this ends.
We swore our oaths to the First Ones, beneath the same stars that lit their hunt. Yet one by one, those stars flicker and fade, and in their place, darkness. The absence of warmth, endless, inescapable. Now come the whispers, no longer faint, but gnawing at the marrow. With each word we are unmade. Soon we will be but hollow vessels, our oaths devoured.
Double as is. A ghost with...
Dear Oswin, the Red Thane and I are thrilled with your attention to detail. The scarlet bathing was an exquisite moment that we shall not soon forget. That you were able to acquire so many heretical younglings in such a short time. Well, we cannot thank you enough. The whispers grow deeper. He sees us. He sees you. We shall know unfathomable prosperity by his grace. The Red Thane, the Pale Bride, and their loyal hound. A hound most faithful, a hound most strong. I must away, for tonight I shall dance once more. Join us to feast. Look upon me as you will, Elswyth.
Deserve, but it'll have to do.
By the order of the Red Thane, mark the walls, mark their doors, mark their fate. The Wendigo beckons. We must rise to the occasion. Those that deny his voice must pay with blood. Use it to rouse the side of the heretical. Brandish it. Once marked, Oswin will have them, and so shall we. Lend your ear to the voice. Drink your fill of that sweet embrace. Give yourself to the eternal night. my dearest Elswyth. His voice grows clearer by the day. I can feel his presence. He thirsts so deeply for this world. I know that we shall be rewarded beyond measure upon his arrival. I am so proud. The night we committed to him is still vivid in my mind. You gave so much so willingly. On the cusp between he and I, you fell to and fro, your flesh pale white against the moon. I am eternally yours, as we are his. Your Wulfric.
The wind howls. Take this.
My valiant Wulfric. You drive me forward. You give me purpose. I am but dust without you and him. But we must have more. My skin grows tired. My heart grows heavy. My brow wrinkles and my bosom betrays me. I must have what was promised. I must have his desire. Oswin will prepare the scarlet bathing. In a fountain of fatality, the lifeblood of youth shall make me whole. There you and your hound must take your renewed pale bride, as to please the watching master. I cannot wait. Yours, Elswyth.
What the feck of it?
Throat! Holten, fight!
I've enough in my pack already.
I knew you'd handle it. You've never let us down. I thank you. Now, as promised, we're prepared to follow you into the great battle you spoke of. I've spoken on your behalf. The Thanes will answer the call. The clans will all join this war. If this is the end, you bloody well know the Ezomytes will go down fighting. Many of those stolen away were by the hand of that Warden, that torturous fiend. You've done us a service.
You've saved us again. I can't thank you enough. Now, our people follow you to save the world, I suppose.
As long as we're together, we can face anything.
I'll play songs to soothe our brave soldiers' nerves.
Oh, my talented songbird.
The henge at the center of the Stones of Serle was one of the first sites the Ezomytes built when the newcomers taught us runes so very long ago.
Yeah, those stones are creepy. There's an odd power there. An old power. Oof, makes your hair stand on end some days.
I knew it would still hold power. As the song goes, the darker the night, the brighter the rune light.
Yeah, it's true, too. Some nights, way back when, I'd huddle by a runestone all night. Just so the wolves wouldn't get me.
Not to worry. It's okay. You've got a home now.
Oh, don't think I'm not happy with it. I just dream big.
Somehow the forces in the Blackwood know about the henge. The darkness has thickened around the site. It will not let us do this without a fight. Save us.
You're back!
We must leave this place. It is best the Ezomytes come with us. If we survive what is coming, we will return here with force and face the origin of this nameless threat. But for now, we must away. Do whatever it takes.